Welcome back to the Final Fantasy Tactics Solo Temple Night Challenge brought to you by Tandy, makers of such fine products as the Masochist Massage Chair. It's the holiday season, and you want your visiting friends and families to be as comfortable as possible. But what about those who don't care for traditional comforts? Well, with its wide array of needles, hot plates, and electrical shocks, the Masochist Massage Chair will ensure your visitors can enjoy a most pleasantly unpleasant experience. Tandy, products for every occasion. Hey guys, how's it going? We're back for another weekend. And I wasn't originally going to play this weekend, but I realized that Fallout 4 is out this evening. So you're not going to see me next weekend. Better get you guys all set. Let's see if we can't wrap up Y-Graph while we're here. So, took some time leveling up, got up to level 49. The level cap's 50. We shouldn't be broaching that. We'd have to get something like 20 kills. I don't think that'll be an issue. Had a good time leveling up. Level 49, I just noticed, brought me an extra point of attack power, so that should help a little bit. Found a good way to level up. In Yugo Woods, you can find an uneven... you can fight the Dryads, and they can only attack enemies that are adjacent to them on the exact same tile height, and there's plenty of places where you can hide from them. So, what I ended up doing is I found one that had a high enough faith that Aspel had a 100% drain rate. You kill everyone else, and then you could just drain it dry every single turn, because even when they're out of MP, you still get MP back. So, just a quick way to power level. Probably would have gone higher, but let's keep to the cap. Alright, not much we can do for Rafa. So, I've got saved. I'm equipped. Let's rock. Alright, so the gates, it's a pretty typical battle. This is actually one of those other fairly good battles. It's like Golgorn Execution Site. Nothing about the enemies is ridiculously powerful. They are just solid enemy classes on favorable terrain. So, I think this is a pretty enjoyable fight. However, I would probably say that Golgorn's a little bit harder, not just because of Getherion, but Golgorn has those time mages. There's no real support at the castle gates. It's pretty much just the archers and the knights. And by no means are they bad, but they really don't bring anything too special to the fight. Also, maybe this is just my experience, but they seem less likely to bring items. Maybe they're more likely to bring items, it's just that by this point in the game, your gear is so much better than it is at Golgorn, you don't care too much, but, what you gonna do? Anyway, got 9 speed right now, so I should be moving faster than everybody else. 12 attack power with my 14 attack power sword. Means I'm gonna be doing 168 damage to a neutral Zodiac enemy. That damage will go up a bit with the Ice Brand. We'll see if we want to use the Ice Brand here. I'm still, like I said, I know that some combination of Drain and Shock is going to work well on Y-Graph, but I just don't know how to do it. And they're all going to be so close, and it's going to depend on how the demons interact with whether or not Shock or Drain is going to be better for me. That it's kind of really not worth thinking out too much ahead of time. We're just going to experiment when we get there. Again, the Rafa fight is the real challenge. That one's probably going to be Black Robe, Ice Brand, Bracer, and hope for an Ice Proc or a Crit Hit. Because there really is pretty much nothing else. There's pretty much going to be no way else I can one-shot them, I think. So yeah, that's going to be a pain in the butt. But still, we're kind of getting towards the end of the actual challenging part of this run. Once we get to... Oh yeah, there's already a thing here. Once we get to, because yeah, after this we've got Melodao and Finite... Melodao, which isn't going to be hard, because that's just an assassination battle, so that's just a shock victory. So Finath River, I think, is the final difficult battle between us and the Excalibur, and honestly, once we have the Excalibur, it's just going to be a bit of a sweep. I'll probably power level at the start of... maybe I won't power level at the start of Chapter 4, but once I get the Excalibur, I'm probably going to power level off camera, and then I'm just going to go ahead and blaze the chapter. I don't expect it to honestly be all that hard after that point. Hopefully it'll at least be interesting though, but we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, and it's like it's probably gonna be the last solo challenge I ever do because there's only so much interest you can get out of these, and then there's just the crap you have to put up with in Chapter 4. Again, after that, don't know what we'll do. As far as... Okay, so let's get... We actually have a game to play now after all those cutscenes. Alright, we can probably leave Malik alive. He's not threatening in the least. And he'll go away when Rafa goes away. Okay. We've got the 3 knights. What do you have? Okay, you've got item. You've got steel. Oh, god damn it. Okay. We'll want to keep them at arm's length. Okay, so we can't... We're not going to be one-shotting everybody, although it looks like we can two-shot everybody. Barring Bad Zodiac. No, not him, apparently. And they've got high... Okay. Let's say we, see if we can't... 57, and she's not within range. Don't really like this chance, but... He's going to be hard to kill because he's a knight. I haven't hit him twice, and I got a low chance to do it. And there's enough places he can put his back against here that's going to be really hard to get a hit without a shield. It's not a very wide open map. Good. Unfortunately, if he doesn't move, I'm just going to have to... well, maybe they'll shoot Rafa to death and take Malik with her. Normally, I just want Rafa to stay alive to keep drawing fire, but if I can't attack anybody. But I could try to break them, but I only have so much MP here. Let's see what we want. Oh, we've got... I forgot about... I could have probably tried to reach for that knight down in the river. But hey, I'm not complaining. I already scored the Petrify. We're good. Alright, what are you? Low rate, but I should be able to double shot him. You're a low rate too. Yeah, I know. Of all the things I've memorized, know all in detail, I still don't know what the frickin' Zodiacs are. Sue me. Okay, so she's got a pretty high Petrify rate. I think I'm gonna go for just stand here, though. Good! We're having a very nice success rate, gaining 1 experience. Because this is one of the funny things about leveling up is I can't use Petrify too much because it doesn't have a... you get an experience bonus when you kill somebody, or when you affect yourself. That's actually one of the interesting things. Is attacking an enemy that's lower level than... That Dryad, for example, that was lower level than me, gave me 5 experience, but using Ask Spell on it gave me 10, because you get 10 experience for affecting someone the same level as you, such as myself when I gained MP from it. Oh. Well, that's weird. She only teleports after... Was that just they happen to line up perfectly in terms of CT, or did she do that on her next turn, or... I'm honestly curious. I don't know what triggers that, then. I thought it was just damage, but it looks like it's a little bit more complicated than that. Not really worth learning. This battle isn't that hard. It's not exactly an easy battle, but it's not so hard that you really need to worry about the minutia of how Rafa works. Especially since getting rid of Malik gets rid of Rafa, too, so... It's kind of a trade-off. I'd rather keep both of them, but... Okay, I'm assuming I can just jump across. But if I do that, the knight will be able to get at me, so let's just stick with the archers here. Alright. So yeah, 10 experience for affecting yourself with a spell, so that's... Oh, neat. You've got Earth Slash. You've got Earth Slash. Actually, one of the things that would help in the battle against Ygrab, now that I think about it, is that I can wear chameleon robes, which absorb holy attacks, which is what his sword skills are, which would mean he can only use Earth Slash. That's probably going to be a big deal for going into Velius with as much HP as possible, although that might not really be necessary. Because we're just going to Life Drain him and probably get all of our HP back anyway. Not entirely certain the best way to kill Ygraf, though, is because we can't exactly wait for it to get... I mean, I guess we could wait for it to get low, because then we could just... No, thank you. Or are they both wearing Earth Clothes? Does he just not care? Okay, one of them is wearing Earth Clothes, so it was a net gain for him. Because, yeah, we could let it get... I guess we could let it get low, shock him, and then, as soon as the thing ends, we can finish it off and then drain Velius, which will probably get us all that HP back. Yeah, I'm not entirely certain how much he has, but it's a lot. I think I'll be getting, like, over 100. So, yeah, I don't think we'll have too much trouble with Velius, but there's just so many possibilities I really don't know the best way to handle. I think we'll just, experiment it out. Alright. Oh, wow. Okay. He's got a good shield. Oh crap, I've been taking enough damage to actually start using shock on people. I didn't notice that? I've been too busy talking to you guys about how difficult Velius is gonna be. Time for you to die, bitch. Alright, and I should have enough to just two-shot that knight, so I'm just gonna back off and keep out of range. Don't want him breaking anything. God damn it. Oh. Okay, he can't reach it, and he's actively moved away from it. Good. Okay, he only does 36 damage to me with that, so that's plenty enough for me to survive. Who can play at this game? Oh crap, might have broken the fourth wall. I don't know if you guys realize, but I am secretly Mr. Pandy. Alright, so let's see, how much experience is this for me total? So I got 7 experience so far. Okay, 9 experience. So basically I took 9 successful actions, and I don't think I ever missed... Oh no, I missed an attack against the... So I took 10 actions to win this battle. This is why I'm not worried about getting over-leveled. I probably could have gone to 50. I don't think 50 has anything, though. I think at level 50, random enemies will drop Feather Mantles, but that would actually... Getting that high would actually put me in danger of over-leveling. Just to try to farm them, because I then have to kill the guy and hope for it. And like I said, I don't really think we're going to need it. The big challenge here is not dodging shit. We can't really do that with Velius and Melody and who's a what's it? Yeah, exactly, that guy who just died. Now, I was thinking, going Icebrand, Bracer, Black Robe for maximum sword damage to maybe catch Velius mid-charge, but the problem is that would require me to get up to Velius, and that will put me in range of the Ultimate Demons, and I think that those guys together can pretty much finish me off. I'm gonna have to keep my range here. So I should really focus on things that maximize my ability to... I can't really do extra damage from a distance. I'll probably wear my armor, because the ability to stay alive against undodgeable attacks is kind of more important here. And it'll also let me do more potential shock damage. So, better armor means that not only will I live longer, it means that the next shock that I wouldn't have gotten if I had died before then will do even more damage. So, I think we're gonna go with... yeah, Chameleon Robe to absorb Holy would be nice, but I don't think it's gonna be as... I really don't know if I have any good use for this stuff. Sprint Shoes, actually. I can never keep track of the status effects the bosses use. I always forget. I don't think Velius is too big on it, though. So let's try maximum health with sprint shoes to maybe try to outpace things a little bit. And we'll see, because, yeah, I mean, really the only... Because my two big damage sources are Drain and Shock, and those are completely independent of any of my stats, so really all that affects my damage output is going to be my speed, which is why Excalibur is going to be so awesome. And again, it's probably... I expect Excalibur is just going to be revenge for the last half of Chapter 4 that I had on the Geomancer, which was such a pain in the ass. I'm just going to steamroll everything, it'll be glorious. God, I hate those bastards. Alright, so yeah, I think, again, I'm not... everyone repositions, so it doesn't matter where I end the battle with Ygraf. Because of the fact that I probably want to open with Drain anyway, I think we'll just, maybe melee fight it. That really might be the best way to deal with this. Again, I'm really not certain the best way, because I'm just so used to using Shock, but that's the problem, is Shock's not really going to help here too much. Let's move back here. How fast is he? Okay, he's at 8, so I'm 25% faster than I am semi-hasty. Alright. What's my Drain success rate? 85, okay. So, yeah, I'm finding more and more I'm just using Drain as nothing more than a ranged attack. I think it's really only going to be on the Zodiac bosses that I use it as anything more than a ranged attack, because otherwise... Ouch. That hurt. A lot. Alright, however, he's running away from me now, and I've got enough damage. I think that should be enough to two-shot him. Yeah, even without that. So I'm just going to shock him, run away. I think this is probably the best way to go, and then we might use some, if necessary, we might use some CT stalling tricks. Is that enough? Oh no, it's just the next line of how awesome we all are. But it was mid-attack. Is it triggering after the attack? Huh, that's weird. I always thought this stuff acted at specific times, like after turns, or when people die, but not after an attack, but before a move. That's weird. Right, and finish him, and that leaves me with not quite as much as I'd like, but I think in the future I'm not going to use Drain, so that would leave me with 6. That would leave me with 3 shocks for the final battle. Which should be enough. Now, while we're waiting for all this to play out, and while we're not strategizing, Lifting the Fallout 4, and I think I'm probably not going to make videos for it. The problem is that even if it would be a very poorly produced video, it still requires a bit of setup and whatnot, not to mention getting it to work with the game without it interfering. And the game is a bit new, and my computer's starting to show its age. I might still do it, but I would definitely want to pick up maybe once the game starts, because the amount of time I'm going to spend designing my character, that's going to go on for a while. We know enough about the skill system, about the perks and the special stats, that I already know more or less what I'm going to do with that. Wait a minute. You just said I summoned my allies, so you're gonna... I have no allies! The fuck is wrong with you, Velius? You are a fucking lying piece of shit. You're just being a bully. Alright. Oh, fuck. Oh, right, I had already acted. Alright, okay, so we can go up to here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Source. That'll let me... Now, that's as far away as I can get anyway. Okay, so I'll be able to drain. Except I could have double turned him. God damn it. Okay, well that's good to know. So, oh. Okay. Well then. What's that? Jade Armlet? Yep. Ugh. It's shit like that that makes me not really much care for these kind of fights. In a solo challenge. It's like, nope, your accessory slot is required. You don't have any choice in the matter, or the boss can one-shot you. Ah well, the accessory slot I was using wasn't all that important, so I don't feel like I'm losing out too much. Unfortunately, I'll have to be more careful about how I would double turn. I'm not certain the best way to do it now since I've lost the sprint shoes. I'm also not entirely certain how Velius's CT works after this, now that I think about it. Does he keep Y graphs? Does he start over at 0? And I can basically double turn him because I'm essentially starting at 0 as well, because I need to end the movement phase. I think I'm guessing he starts at 0 because everything else about this battle really feels like it's resetting. And Rams is the only part that stays the same. Let's go up to him and see if I can't hit him with my sword. See what happens when we just go for full frontal. Alright, counterattacks. Okay, so counterattacks are probably a good reason not to go full frontal here, especially since I'm not wearing a... I mean, it gives me a good bit... Oh, god damn it, really? Oh, god damn it, really? Oh, the talking! The talking! It's infuriating. Yes, 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 yes. Blah, 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 blah. I want to play the goddamn... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, silence doesn't actually stop me from using my abilities. Awesome. Alright. Well, we're not going to use that anymore, because I think the counter damage is not really worth the extra shock damage we'll be able to do is not worth it. Yeah, if he's got something like 800 HP, I'm going to be getting close to 200 from a drain. So I should basically use that whenever I need that to survive. In all honesty, I think with all the shock damage I'd be doing. So maybe 3 shocks at this level might be it, but I don't think I can run away that long. That's the problem. Oh god, it's all this talking. Even what I said about all the experiments I need to do this properly. It's the talk that just goes off. But yeah, having taken like maybe about 200 damage as I've done now, I think 3 shocks should finish him if I can pull that off. Again, I really wish I knew. Let's find out. Aha! I'm not close enough to try it, because I'm kind of curious as to how much Drain would do. That would tell me how much damage I need to do myself. I kind of want to zig this way, because then I can more easily zag the other way. Okay, I have no idea how much damage that's going to do. It's probably going to kill me. The demon... Ah, it is going to kill me. That's why the demons are running away, isn't it? How much damage does it do, though? How much damage do I need to leave Y-Graph with? Okay, not that much, actually. Again, none of this really changes. The only one I really have any choice in the matter in is the robe. I don't really need the extra MP. The special effects aren't going to come up, so I think, yeah, we really just want to stick with Crystal Nail. Unfortunately, it really seems that he can attack me from rather further away than I can drain him, so I kind of have to put myself in range. Which means if I can't draw him to me, then I just have to shock him, which makes me really want, and potentially get, I have to move into range of him myself, which means that his demons, I put myself in prime position to be attacked by his demons. So for this reason, I think I want to finish with as much health as possible against Ygraf. So maybe the Chameleon Robe would be a good idea. But then, with the Chameleon Robe, I can't just easily shock him to death. So... I wonder if I can outpace Velius without standing in place. Do I need to save CT that turn or double turn? Don't go there. Right, let's okay, so yeah, I've got enough HP to survive Titan after that. Actually, I'm beginning to think maybe I shouldn't have gotten good Zodiac with this guy. Oh well. Zodiac's already set in place. God damn it, the talking. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, if I don't win this battle, I'm gonna... You know what, this... Excuse me for a moment, please. Okay, so I don't actually remember how I sped up the speed on this game. I think I sped it up a little bit, but not all that much. Hopefully enough to avoid all that accidentally selecting the wrong abilities that I've done in the past. Oh, god damn it. Am I Titan killable now? No, I'm not. Okay, so that's something next. Still, that is a lot faster animation, so that should help a bit. Still not exactly what I did before. But this is still going to be inferior. So yeah, I'm wondering if what I could do is move up towards Ygraf one step, and then on my turn drain life and then run away. Downside, though, is then after that, I would have to still be approachable by the ultimate demons. Because even if I can't run away, because yeah, after that I still won't be able to get up close enough to drain life on him. Let's find out if that's enough. Okay, that is good. And 240 health. That means he's got, oh geez, 916. Still, it's a guaranteed success. That's something. I don't know what the... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to go somewhere like that far back to get out of their range, potentially. But unfortunately, yeah, it's not going to let him get into my range. So that does mean it's trivial for me to start the fight off with max health, but yeah, the demons. Demons are kind of what really sells this, so to speak. That doesn't do that much damage, actually. That's also a bit longer. Oh god damn it, Cyclops. Everyone hates you, Cyclops. You are like the worst X-Man. Alright. On the other hand here, I've got a lot of shock damage coming out. Yeah, that might be enough. Let's just hide in this corner. If I can live, I think I can take him out, especially if I can speed on top of him. Okay, I'm gonna summon. Do I get a chance to act first? If I don't, then I'm gonna need another strategy. I'm gonna need another strategy. Yeah, there's nothing really luck-based about any of this. That's kind of the issue. Actually, I'm gonna go and... we go and place a save state at the start of the Velius fight. This is a very deterministic battle. There's no luck in it. I think the only thing that could possibly be luck are the demons and whether they're Zodiac, but I'm not really going to be focusing on them no matter what. And honestly, 2 shots from Velius will kill me, so it doesn't really matter all that much. And with that tactic of draining Velius, which I think is... well, because then it invites him to do... yeah, because that's not going to work here. As I said, it's all deterministic. Yeah, I'm just gonna... if for no other reason than to science it up, I'm gonna need to, for no other reason to science it up, I'm gonna need to put a save state on Velius. But, yeah. Thing is this battle's very deterministic. Drain is guaranteed to succeed on him because of our good Zodiac. I was thinking like, oh, he can't Earth Slash me from there. Oh, right. Not a Geomancer. Now, another possible strategy here, because yeah, I think also I might also want to come out of the fight with, because yeah, moving up to drain him is not a working strategy. That's too deterministic. There's no way that can turn out well, given what just happened. The only way it can turn out differently is if the demons do more or less damage, but that's not going to be a thing. One potential is that I might convince him to use melee attacks against me instead of using his spells. If I were close enough. So I did run away from him, and he wouldn't have been able to reach me. And if he can melee attack me, then I could have a chance to negate the attack entirely. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Source. Oh, Jesus Christ. Even if this... at this rate I have to land... well, chances are the next 2 shocks will be more damaging, so... but I might have to take the physical attack, get a counterattack, and then run away and shock. If I can land... let's see how this goes. Okay, they're running away, so I must be dead. So I can't be too low when I get to Velius, or it'll just kill me. This actually turned out to be harder than I thought, because yeah, I didn't think about his range. That's the problem. Is it's one of very few enemies that can reliably keep more than 4 spaces away from me. If I get too close, the demons start hitting me. But maybe I should give that a shot and see how well the demonology works out. Maybe they're not as bad as I'd think. But I'm gonna want to maybe save some. Well, that was boring. I'm gonna want to, if possible, save some MP. Probably don't really need it, because, in all honesty, I don't think I can survive more than... I don't think I can really survive long enough to make 3 hits. We'll see. So I think what we're going to try to do this time is we're going to try to stay in drain range. If that doesn't work, I'm starting to run out of ideas, so I'm not certain how I'd want to handle that at that point. You can't have slightly different HP each time. Because, yeah, if I can't get a little bit of extra time draining, maybe survive the demons, I am starting to run out of ideas, because I'm realizing how limited my options are, because the drain was really my primary option. I can make it, I just did this, make it out of the fight with enough to maybe survive Titan. Well, I'll go ahead and save state here so we can do our sciences. So the only thing that's not going to be deterministic about the Y-graph fight is if I try to make a physical attack. In which case there are 4 outcomes. Either I hit, basically it's whether or not I hit or he hits. So, you know, I hit, he hits me, I miss it, he hits me, I miss it, he hits me, or I miss it, I miss him. But if we both miss, then it's basically the same as if I didn't physically attack him anyway. Alright, so save state here. And let's try... Okay, we've got a good health roll. We definitely can survive the Titan, so... Let's try a shock strategy. The first shock's actually going to be really weak. But all following shocks will be usually strong, because I'm going to be like... Well, the 2 following shocks are going to be usually strong, so I'm going to be very low on health. Okay, good. They're coming towards me. So my plan here is that I can, So now I can maybe chain... You can try to punch me if you want. I really wish I could see his... Okay, well the demons got too much. There's no way I'm gonna... 2-turn them, so I am gonna need to run. And they think I'm dead. And they're probably right. There's just not enough room to run, and I don't start close enough to him. Alright, so... The just totally run strategy is not working. So let's try... the drain and run approach. I'm gonna keep running towards this end, because I think this is an easier way to... 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I want to have max... This is a good place to run to. I want to have maximal distance from that corner. It gives me maximum running. I don't think I can run away from Belius, though, no matter what. Oh! I don't know why, but he stayed in range of my life drain. So the question is, are those two together gonna kill? Okay, they didn't do that much damage. I don't think Klops is gonna be enough to kill me. Or maybe it is. Okay. So, why would he do it there? Maybe... Let's just try moving here and see what happens. Okay, once again, he's staying within range. Demons are too far away. Okay, so we're going to want to run in that direction. We can take hits from him as long as we can drain in between each attempt. Well, let me go and see here. 367. Let's see where that leaves my health. That's not going to be enough. I would need to double turn. Let's see what happens if we just shock him, then save CT. Okay. Alright, let's try draining. Next time I'm going to put my back to the wall and see if he see if he still makes a physical attack against me. Because he attacked me, maybe he knew I couldn't, Let's see. Goddamn, not being able to see their CT ranks is so much harder. I'll give this a little bit longer, but if I don't succeed, I think I'll be giving up. Oh, fudge. See, this is why I didn't want to put defend on that bar. Because, yeah, now we got him staying close enough, but the big question is why he's doing it now when he wasn't doing it before. So we really need to provoke that. If we can chain him on Drain, that wouldn't be so bad, although Klops does so much goddamn damage. We just can't drain enough out of him. Honestly, I'm debating changing Zodiac, because I don't think I've ever really used... I mean, the only one was Gafnarian, really. And just the amount of damage you can do here is problematic when I can't Zodiac, because I picked that without thinking about it. There's no meaningful battle before now where I had a choice of... Yeah, so he can't get there. So maybe... Okay, he can charge Titan. So I'm going to assume that I'm not going to get a turn before that goes off. Because I don't get a turn before Klops goes off unless I go longer. Yep. Alright. Now... Let's see. Move back to here. Then we'll save CT, and maybe that'll... Okay, that does get him close enough. I'm still using Cyclops, though. Oh, because I didn't use Drain, that's enough to kill me. Okay. What if I, like, really try to run? Let's let me shock him. I don't know what good this will do, because honestly it's just kind of... I can't actually run away from him. Although, if I get him into the corner like this, maybe I can kite him. Because, yeah, it's getting the demons to do it, too. The downside is I've got two... Okay, let's see. If we can get 3 hits of shock off... Doing this, then as long as we enter this battle with low enough health, then maybe we can actually win. Now, they're going down that road, so they're kind of closing out me going down that path. Still, you want to treat this as a nice experiment here. Okay, so the question is, what happens if I guess I can use the demons as a bit of a litmus test. Sort of. If I stay here... You know, they're not going to get anywhere near me. So I don't think I have to worry about them hitting me so things close. And he succeeds with another Cyclops. I'm thinking I might want to get the opposite of Capricorn, go with Cancer, because honestly, the damage I do is inversely proportional to them. I'm not going to spike them. I am running out of ideas, guys. I really don't want to undo the Zodiac, because that's going to feel like cheating, but the only one that really mattered against was Gafgarian and Quakelin. And Quakelin, well, you saw how that worked out. It was basically a rate of whether or not he gets his status effect off. So that wouldn't have changed how I play that battle, it just might change the number of dice rolls I made. And I don't think Gafgarian would have made anything bad enough. Yeah, Gafgarian for... yeah. That might have mattered a little bit. I don't know if I had a good one with him or not, though. Having a bad one with him could go either way. But with his crystal, how I won that fight didn't matter too much. So I'm not certain. All I know is that I'm kind of out of ideas, honestly. With a bad Zodiac against him instead of good, I could probably heal back Cyclops at a fast enough rate with Life Drain, and that would do it. When I make this, I probably am going to change the Zodiac if I can't think of anything better. And when I do it, I'm going to try to keep to it. Because this is the first time I'm actually thinking about it where it really feels like it matters. I don't want to cheat by going multiple ones, it's just that when I made this character, I didn't really think about this. I didn't think that I'd be fighting these battles with Shock and Drain primarily, which don't... Granted, Drain, of course, does... Bad Zodiac means it's going to have a lower success rate. But it would give more RNG to the fight. And I might have to get lucky. To get all 3 drains, or all 4 drains off on him. But it would work better. I guess the only other question are about the other guys. I'm probably going to want Bad Zodiac, and I think Cancer is just going to have Bad with all the ones that Capricorn has good with, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I'll go ahead and do that between sessions. This video is getting long enough. Pity I could only win the one fight. But, I'm guessing it was a little bit more interesting. I've had a lot more to say this time. So that's something at least. But yeah, I'm probably going to go and hack into Cancer, because I don't really see anything else I can do to win this fight as a Capricorn. And Cancer, like I said, Capricorn's good because it's got good Zodiac against a lot of the key bosses, which is important because you want to, like, 1 or 2 shot them. But here, I want to have Bad Zodiac against the hard bosses because, well, my main sources of damage are not dependent on my melee attacks. There is still Zalbag, because I can't drain him, I can only shock him. That might not be too big of a deal. He doesn't have Zodiac levels, beast levels of HP, but I'll try to look things up a little bit before I make a decision. Anyway, feel free to add in the comments below anyone I should keep in mind for Zodiacs. Like I said, Zalbag is probably going to be one because I can't drain him, so I can't follow I might not want Bad with him, but then again, it just might mean Shock's all the better, because now I can kind of edge closer to 0 a bit better. But otherwise, yeah, I think I'm just going to want to invert that. I think that's everything. On the Fallout 4, I didn't get a chance to explain. I thought I'd have a bit more downtime here, but turns out I didn't. Probably won't be doing that, simply because it comes out at the start of my work week, so I'm going to have relatively little time as it is, and I think I'm really going to want a chance to drink it in. I'll probably talk more about that as I go through the future videos whenever I've got dead points and nothing to talk about. But for now, we'll stick with this. I'll keep up this. Fortunately, probably not going to be another video next weekend. I'll probably be too busy with Fallout, but I might give this a try, because really all I'd be doing is changing to Cancer, and then maybe trying the same tactics out again. And if I can find a working strategy, then it's just a matter of getting lucky. And as far as the Zodiac goes, there's also the matter of Celia Lead and Elmdor, because that's going to be key. If I can get a bad Zodiac against Y-Graph and a good Zodiac against them, that'll make the Raffle fight a lot easier. So yeah. Zodiac suggestions below will be well appreciated. And if anyone can think of a tactic that'll let me beat him without changing the Zodiac, or at least something to try, I'd appreciate it. But otherwise, Signs signing off. Looks like we finally hit a hard battle. See you guys on the other side. Bye.